In a showbiz world plagued by fleeting romances and headline-making breakups, the enduring love story of Zhang Ruo Yun and Tang Yixin stands out like a rare ancient tree, quietly rooted, steadily growing, and deeply grounded. They are not flashy, not dramatic, and certainly not a publicity stunt. Instead, they chose to love one another like tending to a small garden, day by day, nurturing with quiet care and heartfelt sincerity. From a fateful bump to a love that grew with time. Their story didn't begin with a dramatic gaze across a crowded room or a passionate confession, but with a car accident. A minor fender bender between Tang Yixin and Zhang Ruo Yun sparked the start of their journey. That incident left more than just a scratch on their cars, it sowed the seeds of a love story that would last over a decade, a feat far surpassing the typical lifespan of celebrity relationships. From that moment, they stayed in touch, and somewhere along the way, love quietly bloomed. It was not rushed, not trend-driven, just a natural, heartfelt connection, rare in a world constantly illuminated by flashing lights and camera clicks. Silence as foundation, openness as confirmation. For the first 6 years of their relationship, they remained completely silent in public. No cozy photos, no media statements. In an age where relationships are often live-streamed and measured by likes and views, their silence was a powerful statement of authenticity. When they finally went public in 2017, they didn't use grand gestures or romantic fanfare. Just a simple post by Zhang Ruo Yun, "Time gave us someone to love, and you gave me your time." To which Tang Yixin replied, "As time passes, I still love you as I did in the beginning." These weren't just poetic declarations, they were evidence of something increasingly rare, love rooted in truth, not spectacle. When love doesn't need noise to be real. Their relationship weathered trials. At one point, Tang Yixin was swept into a scandal involving veteran actor Wu Shubo. But instead of remaining silent or stepping away, Zhang Ruo Yun immediately defended her. He didn't resort to accusations or drama, he simply expressed unwavering faith in the woman he loved. This quiet strength resonated with the public. It confirmed that their love wasn't a performance, it was real, built on understanding and trust, the two ingredients that hold up any long-term relationship. Love shown in the smallest acts. In 2019, after nearly a decade together, they tied the knot. Their wedding announcement wasn't extravagant, just a heartfelt line from Zhang, "Let's laugh together for the rest of our lives." And in May 2020, they welcomed their first daughter, a living symbol of their mature and enduring love. But perhaps more powerful than the milestones are the small things, like Zhang Ruo Yun planting peach trees in his garden simply because Tang loves peaches. In a world where romantic gestures often involve diamonds and luxury cars, a peach tree becomes a profoundly beautiful emblem of care and devotion. A fresh perspective, slow love is the new luxury. We live in an age of speed, quick emotions, fast breakups, relationships measured in content rather than connection. In that context, the love between Zhang Ruo Yun and Tang Yixin plays like a soft, slow symphony, quiet, but deeply resonant. Slow love isn't old-fashioned. It's a modern kind of romance where individuals grow alongside each other, not into each other. It's love built on mutual respect, patience, and emotional maturity, elements often missing in today's fast-paced romances. This slowness has allowed them to outlast media storms, industry pressure, and personal challenges. They choose to love without controlling, support without demanding, and most importantly, remain quiet when the world screams for attention. Conclusion: yes, there is still real love in showbiz. The love story of Zhang Ruo Yun and Tang Yixin isn't a fairy tale, nor is it a one-size-fits-all example. But it is a reminder that amidst all the scripted romances and performative affection, real love still exists, the kind that makes us believe again in sincerity. And perhaps, in today's chaotic world, a steady, loyal, and quiet love is the most radical thing of all. In a world where celebrity relationships often flicker and fade under the spotlight, the love story of Zhang Ruo Yun and Tang Yixin feels like a mythic breeze, gentle, enduring, and disarmingly real. Their romance is not just another headline or a scripted PR move. It is, as many fans have come to call it, a living fairy tale. But beneath the glittering surface lies a profound narrative, one that challenges the conventions of love, fame, and masculinity in modern Asia. Zhang Ruo, the critically acclaimed actor known for his sharp intelligence and steely screen presence, once said, "I'd rather be the ground she walks on than the sky she looks up to." In that quiet declaration lies the soul of their relationship, a love built not on possession or grandeur, but on presence, humility, and deep emotional safety. The unseen decade. Before the paparazzi caught a glimpse, before the red carpet glances and social media fanfare, Zhang and Tang had already spent a quiet 10 years nurturing their bond in private. They met in their early 20s, both rising stars with uncertain futures, fragile hopes, and chaotic schedules. While the world wasn't watching, they became each other's compass. For a decade, they made a pact of invisibility, not out of fear, but out of reverence. "We wanted to grow roots before we showed our flowers," Tang once said. In an industry driven by instant exposure, their decision to keep their love away from the limelight was a radical act of devotion. A new kind of masculinity. In a cultural landscape that often glorifies alpha dominance or emotional detachment in men, Zhang Ruo Yun's quiet, grounded love stands out. He is fiercely supportive, yet never controlling. He does not protect Tang Yixin by shielding her from the world, but by walking beside her in it. His now iconic quote about being the earth rather than the sky subverts traditional gender roles. He does not aspire to be her inspiration, her unreachable ideal. He wants to be her stability, her constant, her everyday. It is a masculinity rooted in humility, a refreshing contrast to the possessive, performative romance often glamorized in both Eastern and Western media. Tang Yixin, not just a princess, but a queen. While many paint her as the lucky Cinderella, Tang Yixin is no passive recipient of affection. An accomplished actress, violinist, and philanthropist, she exudes warmth and intelligence. She describes Zhang not as her knight, but as her harbor, a place of calm after every storm. Their dynamic is not one of imbalance, but of equality. Tang chooses Zhang not because she needs him to complete her, but because he makes her feel safe to be complete on her own terms. And in a world that often demands women shrink themselves in love, that's revolutionary. Love in the age of skepticism. Cynicism is the currency of the digital age. Public affection is often met with suspicion, especially in celebrity circles. But Zhang and Tang's authenticity pierces through the noise. They're not trying to convince anyone. They're simply being, and in doing so, they offer a new template for love. When they finally married in 2019, their vows were not opulent or poetic, they were raw, real, and deeply human. Zhang promised not a perfect life, but a shared one. Tang promised not eternal happiness, but unwavering effort. And somehow, in those imperfections, their fairy tale feels more real than any scripted fantasy. Beyond the screen. Together, they remind us that love isn't just about fireworks or fate. Sometimes, it's about being someone's quiet place in a loud world. It's about showing up, year after year, not just for the good days, but for the ordinary Tuesdays when nothing spectacular happens, except that you're still holding hands. In Zhang Ruo Yun and Tang Yixin's story, we see a new kind of romance, where strength lies in softness, where love is a steady rhythm rather than a dramatic crescendo. And in that tender choice to be the ground, not the sky, Zhang Ruo Yun may have given us the most poetic definition of love we've heard in a very long time.